All right, I'm back. We got some more water. We got some more water. Continuing or we're picking back up on the fast, I should say. We'll get into it in a minute. So, I had food Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I had one meal each day. And I tried to keep it, lighter than my normal, fat ass meals that I would have before. So, and then what I'm trying to do is go Monday through Friday, no food, just fasting, black coffee and water. So we're back on it. So we'll see how long I last. Last time I did 3.5 days. My stomach started hurting really bad. It was like turning as if I had like food poisoning or something. But I guess that's kind of normal for your like your stomach to start like shrinking or something, and that action causes pain. So I don't know. But anyways, let's get into the shave. So I had some samples sent to me by Whisker Barrel Shaves on Instagram. That's Dustin. So thank you, Dustin, for this sample and others. So this is Smoking Pineapple from Yulay. You can see he scratched out the hags. So Smoking Pineapple from Yulay, or on their website it says Smoking Hot Pineapple. So I don't know. I didn't see any other one, so it has to be it. Anyways, so this is their tallow soap. It's $19 for a 4-ounce tub, but that is the sample there. And I have some more Yulay samples actually that I need to get around to. But it's a fairly soft soap. This one can easily be identified as a crope, which is kind of, the consistency is somewhere in between a cream and a soap. Very soft soap. Excuse me. We also threw in a Yulay double menthol dot. So this one's it's just a little dot of soap, probably the size of your like pinky nail. A little dot of soap, and it is basically an unscented menthol soap. And so you press the dot into your shave bowl, or you press it into your soap tub, and then when you're loading, you obviously pick up a little bit of that menthol soap in the mix. So we got the double menthol dot loaded up, and then we also loaded up some Smoking Pineapple. And this is what we're working with today. So we got our Thirsty Badger shave bowl right there. We got our Wolf Whiskers custom brush here. This was, I think, my first ever custom. So it's black and silver swirl in a kind of a short stature, chubby handle with a Wolf Whiskers Black Wolf synthetic knot on top, which is very soft, quite like a tuxedo knot. Let's see, what else are we going to use? We're also going to use the Ariana&Evans. Let's see if I can find the logo. The Ariana&Evans B1 Lancer, which is the push button butterfly door razor that they just released a little bit ago. And I've been having kind of like mixed feelings about this one, but it's a very handsome razor, nice knurling. The butterfly action works very well, but I just don't think I've found like the blade for it yet. So we're gonna figure that out in just a second, and then we're gonna finish off with Fine Platinum, which is an old school aftershave, but still in current production. That's based off of Creed Aventus. Now, I just realized I didn't get the blade ready, so bear with me. Speak amongst yourselves. Sorry about that. I knew just where they were. The Voskhad. Whoop, there we go. The Voskhad Teflon coated blade. And looks like it's the last one in the pack, so I'll have to remember to order some more of those. Unless I have some more in there, I might. So anyways, this is a double wrapped blade. And the Voskhad is kind of known for being a more milder blade. So let me throw that to the side. So there you go, a brand new Voskhad. Let me go ahead and get the blade loaded. There we go. And it loads up perfectly center, no troubles there. Very nice tolerance on that thing. Let's go ahead and get some of this soap on the face. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm not usually unprepared like that. So my experience with that razor so far, I've used a number of my favorite blades, which tend to be on the sharper end of the spectrum. Still smooth in my own estimation, but definitely on the sharper end of the spectrum. They're not considered mild blades by the community at large. So, and I've been having kind of like mixed results. Like I've been getting weepers with every shave with the Lancer for the most part. And so I thought, let's switch it up and try the Lancer with a milder blade. Now the problem I'm thinking I'm going to encounter here is I've been having trouble getting to like BBS. Not like, you know, I've been getting there, but I've been having trouble get there. Like I've been having to work hard with the Lancer to get to BBS, although it feels efficient because of all the blade feel. So it's a little bit of a mind fuck because it feels efficient because of the blade feel, but the shave itself is like medium low efficiency for my experience. Like I've been having to buff and hit all the angles to get to BBS, whereas, you know, with some of my other razors, I don't really have to try that hard. So it's just been a weird mix of emotions with this razor. I really like the way it looks. I like the innovation with the butterfly doors, and I really want to like this thing. But I've just been, you know, my shaves and the shave experience just hasn't quite hit it yet for me. So let's talk a little bit about the scent on Smoking Hot Pineapple. The scent notes that they list are quite simply pineapple, smoke, and vetiver. So it is a very simplistic profile. Now I don't know why they didn't mention this in the scent notes, but they do mention that it's made with real grilled pineapple and pineapple vodka. So they mention that the soap was actually made with those things. So I don't know like what part of the process the grilled pineapple gets removed from the mix. Obviously the pineapple vodka can stay, but you know, the actual pineapple pieces would have to go, I would imagine. I didn't see any chunks in the soap sample. Anyhow, it is bold and banging. It's, you know, the bright pineapple citrus is very easy to perceive. And then, to me, the smoke is barely perceivable. This one is almost exclusively a bright pineapple. And the vetiver is also very hard to perceive. So, I mean, if somebody told me that this was a straight up pineapple scent, I would be, you know, hard pressed to disagree, because it's pretty much all I perceive is the really bright, you know, fruity pineapple. Now, I was a little bit weary if I would have a frag burn with this, just because strong fruity scents, there's a few strong fruity scents that have lit me up. And so when I first applied this one, my skin got a little bit flush right here on camera. I didn't say anything, but I was kind of waiting to see like what level it would get to. And you can see they're pretty fucking beet red. It's the sensation didn't linger. So like I'm reapplying right now, and I can kind of feel just the slightest, ever so slightest tingling sensation. But it kind of, you know, subdues. Is that the right word? Yeah, it kind of fades quickly. So like on immediately applying it to the skin, I get like this little bit of tingle, but then it kind of subsides. So definitely, it seems like, and the other one was another one I should say was Shark Bite by 345, which also has a prevalent pineapple note to it. So I'm thinking pineapple is one of those notes where it's like, if it's done in high quantities, it has the possibility of lighting up my skin. Let's go with this pass number 2 against the grain. So I would say there's no real pain, but it's just really, you know, there's a mild tingle at the beginning that subsides, but no real pain. It's just my skin letting me know, like, I don't appreciate this, you know. Get it off, please. And, you know, the scent is pleasant. I think it's a bit simplistic. I don't know if this was meant to be an Aventus dupe, or if it was just meant to be a fruit-forward fragrance. But with, you know, Aventus having pineapple and smoke in the scent notes, it's really not too far off, especially in the wet shaving world, where there's like hundreds of Aventus dupes. So it wasn't marketed as an Aventus dupe, but like I said, it's really not far off from Aventus. So all right, now we're going against the grain on the neck. So let's see if we get into Weeper City. Even with the Voskhad, the blade feel is still high. And one thing I'm trying to be cognizant of, since I've been getting a lot of weepers with this thing, is I'm trying to start off, how would you say? I'm trying to start off too shallow, so that like I'm really like feeling the cap, and maybe I'm not shaving, and as I rotate, I get to where the blade just touches the skin, and now I'm shaving. So I'm starting off, too shallow and not getting nowhere. But then I rotate a bit to where I'm just touching the blade, and then I'll start shaving. And I'm trying to be cognizant of that so that I don't get any weepers. It looks like I'm not out of the woods. I see a micro weeper right there. So like even even being very careful, light touch. It seems as though I just can't get away with a flawless shave with this thing. So, I don't know if you can see, but ever so slightly, little micro weeper. Now, I think I did a quick feel around, so I think I was pretty blemish free for once. So that is a true weeper. Van Yulay did its thing. I've been kind of having a mixed experience with the Van Yulay as well. One sample I'll make a nice lather with. The next I'll have a bad lather with. And I've been using all different types of brushes, natural hair and synthetic. So, and I've been trying to load heavy as hell every time, no matter what. Just because when I have a soap base that I know I struggle with, or to be frank, I know is not that good, I'll load heavy to give it a better chance. And so I've been loading heavy with Van Yulay because I've just been having a mixed experience with their lathers, depending on which brush I use. So, and again, I'm feeling around, and I kind of have multiple swirls on the neck, so a more efficient razor will get me to BBS with my against the grain pass, but a less efficient razor won't really get me there. I'm feeling around. It's just not BBS. And I'm looking, I can see, definitely got a weeper there. I actually got pretty close on the Adam's apple. Now, I've been able to get to BBS with this razor. It just seems like it requires just a touch more attention, a touch more skin stretching and buffing to get there. So I don't want to create too much extra irritation, but it's like when I'm coming, like the consensus, my experience with it seems to be that it has above average blade feel. So a lot of blade feel, but below average efficiency, which is just a weird combo and not really a desirable combo in my opinion. We got the brand new Lancaster Hope Yellow, I believe it's called. So this was part of the Lancaster Razor Works black sheep towels that he did. Proceeds go to charity to help Ukraine. And so this came together in a bundle along with so it's yellow and blue, just like the Ukrainian flag, the Ukrainian colors. And so really nice vibrant yellow, really nice blue, I got the blue one right here. And I think I'm going to be giving this one away. Because I already got a bluish purple one. And I'm not really a huge fan of blue anyways. So I think I'm going to be giving that one away in the future. So stay tuned to my videos for the giveaway coming up soon. I usually don't announce them. So you're just going to have to watch if you want to see that giveaway or have a chance at it. So let's get a little bit of fine platinum. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a little bit of good oleo in with the fine platinum. So let's give it a good shake. Give it a good shake. We'll take the caps off both, since I'm only going to have one hand available here in a second. And we'll put a few drops of this. There we go. Squeegee off the remnants. And then we kind of got a bit of a shit stricter here, so kind of be careful with it. And then we'll combine those two in the palm. Now there is a noticeable difference. I mean, the fine aftershave has a little bit of a alcohol tinge to it right off the bat, but there is a little bit of a difference. Like the fine platinum, based off Creed Aventus, it comes right out and says it. Fine platinum definitely smells more cologne-y and more complex than Yulay's Smoking Hot Pineapple. But Smoking Hot Pineapple doesn't claim to be a cologne scent. So take that for what you will. But together they complement each other nice. Alright, so that will do it for today's shave. Hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you. Stay tuned for a giveaway coming soon. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers. Thanks again, Destin.